Hey guys, I'm giving away one copy of my band Black It Out's newest album, Resurgence. It's not even out yet, but you could get it for free right now if you are the first person to get the code in the description down below. For everyone else, well, you can pre-order it now and pay $7 and have it. But it releases March 29th, 2019 in all other platforms. And if you don't want to pay for it, you can listen to it right now. You could check it out at bandcamp.com, stream it for absolutely free. And you doing that means the world to me. If you buy it, that is a great way to support my channel. And if you are the one lucky enough to get the code, just follow the instructions right next to it that I have in the description down below. So guys, thank you so much for supporting my band and this channel. You guys are the absolute greatest. Hello everyone, and it's Mr.StealUrGurl coming at you with the promised Fortune Alliance Forever cast, and UnorthodoxBox says, ew! I'm gonna hit that play button soon, and we're gonna see what he's ewing over. So anyhow guys, you have noticed it's a Fortune Alliance Forever cast. Duh! I love the game, but also do realize I mainly cast Supreme Commander 2 replays on this channel. And I love both games. I think both games could coexist, and they both have a place in the RTS space. And if you don't like Supreme Commander 2, that is okay. Keep those comments to yourself. Just praise Forge Alliance Forever, and keep things positive. You know what I mean? Because I've had some Forge Alliance Forever guys come on my channel and just say, Supreme Commander 2 sucks. Well, you know, you're welcome to that opinion, but just don't come to my channel and say it, because it's not going to change how I feel about the game, you know? Or most of the hardcore fans are just going to start some negativity, and nobody needs negativity. Just say good things about Forged Alliance Forever, because it's a good game. But anyhow, guys, thank you for sitting through that advert before this match. I have to tell you guys, my band does have a new album coming out, and if you want more replays, and if you want to support this channel, just buy the album. It's only $7, and it would mean the absolute world to me. And if you can't afford it, say something nice about my band in the comments section, and listen to it. Listen to it first, then say something nice. That would mean the world to me. So anyhow, guys, let's hit that play button. The map is Wonder 4v4 version 3. And I'm going to introduce the players. Oh, he's on UnorthodoxBox at Sarah Air. So, yeah, I guess he doesn't like Seraphin Air, and I don't think lots of people do, because I believe Cybrin have the better Air at T3. That's just my opinion. However, there's not a Cybrin, a chiphead on the field. So, where my cursor is, to the north, we have Team 1, and where my cursor is circling, to the south, we have Team 2. So let's introduce the players. We got IPaddress spawning in as, what color is that, gray? He is the gray UEF commander, dropping down a land factory first. Oh, yes, a land factory first. And we got JaggedAppliance spawning in as the red Seraphim commander, dropping down a land factory first and then getting some energy generators, just like his mama told him. Of course, I'm playing around. And then we got Massive spawning in as the purple Aeon commander, dropping down a land factory first. You know, that is usually what people put down first, am I right? And then we got the Eggroll spawning in as the pink UEF commander, going for that hydrocarbon, just like he should, considering he's the air guy. And let's introduce the players down to the south. We got MotulaNoob. I will be calling him Noob for now on. He is the blue Seraphim commander. He dropped down a land factory and going straight for that hydrocarbon. And we got, oh goodness, that is a hard name to pronounce, Dzeljana. Let's just go with Yana. I'm going to say Dzel. Dzel is spawning in as the light green Aeon commander, dropping down another land factory and getting some more energy. There's a bit of a fight over here, and looks like IPaddress's raiding party got shut down, and a Tham is making it into the back way. We're going to jump back there. And we got Mr. Positive's whose ACU was just sitting there for a second, he's spawning in as like an almost teal green. Let's just call him green. He's a green UEF commander, and that's Mr. Positive. And let's see what that Tham is doing. That Tham is just, yeah, being annoying. And then we got the EU guy spawning in as the yellow Seraphim commander. We got UnorthodoxBox getting an air factory after his hydrocarbons. So let's sit back and take a look at all the interesting stuff that is going on. So we got commanders firing away at each other. Let's see who has higher HP. And of course, it is the UEF commander. And MotulaNoob is blasting away. Oh goodness, there is that Tham attacking the mass pump. Now, oh, is he going to get that? Is he going to get the egg rolls? Is he going to get that engineer? Let's see what happens. Is it going to fire? What's it doing? What happened? It just got, don't let this happen to your units. Don't let them get reclaimed and utterly annihilated. So we got lots of fun stuff happen here. Wow, both players are in the yellow. They've been shooting at each other for just way too long. And we got some Auroras coming up down the center from Dzeljana. And we all know, oh, that engineer is going to die. Oh yeah, there's no way that engineer is going to, oh, there he goes. And as we all know, Auroras have more range than other Tech 1 units. So right here, Team 2 has a really, really good line of defense. So it looks like JaggedAppliance and Dzeljana are in a match. Dzeljana doesn't really care. He's sucking up some delicious, yummy mass. That mass, yo. Gotta get that mass, you know, because that is what the game is all about. So looking at the eco, 4 minutes in, Massive is on top, not followed very closely behind by UnorthodoxBox. So it looks like JaggedAppliance is sucking up some delicious yummy mass while he's getting shot in the face. Is there anything interesting going on? Oh, another engineer for JaggedAppliance and a mass extractor gets murdered. I want to speed this up so I'm not sitting here all day long casting this match, but there's so much going on. It's like I almost have to be in split screen the whole time, but nobody likes that because that just looks silly. It's good for short instances when there's a lot of action. Now, units getting blapped, and we got some, what do you call those? Phobos, aka the Zooies. Great artillery unit, could do a whole lot of damage. And look at this, we got Dzeljana's, ooh, sucking up that mass. I love it, getting mass up in there. We got a fight here. Mr. Positive having a pushback. Oh, I thought Mr. Positive was Aeon for some reason. I was wrong. That would be Massive, who is Aeon, pushing Mr. Positive back. Definitely positively running away from that one for the time being. And JaggedAppliance is getting the gun upgrade. That's speed and range. Gonna really keep these Auroras off of him. And it looks like Team 2 is gaining on the mass arena. Now, all that mass there, that is going to definitely be, oh, that's Team 1. Going to be a free T2 mass extractor. Yeah, a couple free T2 mass extractors. Because when you upgrade your mass extractors, do know this. You lose the income of that mass extractor while the mass extractor is upgrading. So once that mass extractor is done upgrading, you get that mass back. My goodness, look at all, Massive is undisputed. He's getting all that mass. He is definitely going to be pushing into T2 very soon, and he's already in T2. Huh. Yeah, like I said, 6 minutes in, less than 7 minutes in, he's already T2. Now, Mr. Positive, what is he doing? Is he getting another radar? I saw a radar go down over here. Ooh, a nice little bombing run. No radar for you. IP address. An IP address is getting damage and range. And we got Noob getting speed and range on his AC. And gun range on goodness. We got a whole lot of combat ACUs in the center, and that is the way this is to be done. And yeah, I want to remind, I didn't tell you guys who sent me this replay. This replay was sent in by Paul Bryan. So Paul Bryan, thank you again for another replay. You are awesome. And you guys know I've cast him before. And oh, this is a really bad spot to be for IP address. IP address is getting blapped by a whole bunch of artillery units. Oh, no, why are they going? Oh, I see why they're leaving. They're getting attacked by some strikers. Now, IP address is very strong here in the center. He's got the range and damage, range and speed on his weapon. So he's very, very strong. Yes, he's got a energy storage. So that's going to be a lot of overcharge. Now, that range, on Dzel's ACU. Now, if the air player had a bunch of bombers, just like Mr. Positive is doing, he's dropping bombs on those Auroras. Auroras are very, very weak to bombing runs. Ooh, just like I said, went right to that fire and did not have a good time whatsoever. Ooh, there's a overcharge right to the face of Noob. And they're shooting at each other back and forth. That is always fun. I want to do a quick eco check right now while Massive is... Oh, he's got gun range and speed. Yeah, get the heck out of here, Mr. Positive. You're not going to do crap with that upgrade, man. Oh, so Mr. Positive isn't T2. Getting a triad online, definitely a smart thing to do. Oh yeah, this is an action-packed match. I'm loving this already. You are amazing, Paul Bryan, for sending this in, and an Oblivion turret coming up. And look at all those Auroras just getting utterly annihilated. Even though JaggedAppliance doesn't have that many units on the field right now, his ACU, the Seraphim ACU, is an incredible combat ACU. And Aeon, not bad either. Look at those tanks just getting riggedy wrecked. Now, Dzel has the Asylum, the T2, what would you call that? Shield, mobile shield generator. So that's going to be really strong. We got some blazes. Not the other tank. I guess if you want to get in there fast, you make blazes. But if you want to have a little bit tankier of a unit, you'll use the other guy. Goodness, why can't I remember the name? Ah, the Obsidian. Yes, there it is. And look at all that anti-air. I think this is a good time to have anti-air because sneaky Aeon could hit you with the Mercies. I like how the players are scouting. I am missing so much. So gun speed is being upgraded by Dzel. Probably what you want. Now I'm going to hit pause really fast, guys, because I want to look at everyone's eco. So we got a bunch of T2 air. Oh, we got a T3 air HQ right there for UnorthodoxBox. So we're going to be seeing some nasty things floating around. Probably going to see some strat bombers and some, well, definitely air superiority fighters, duh. And look at, I think he sucked up those energy generators to make room to get some T2 power or something like that. So yeah, definitely in the T2 phase for Mr. Positive. Mutual is in T2. We'll definitely want to be in T2 as the Seraphim because those Ilshivas are freaking amazing. So yeah, T2 for, I think everyone is in T2 at least, except for the air players who should be in T3, I'm hoping. Yep. Ilshivas and IP address. Ooh, IP address is going to have a rough time because he is not in T2. Now let's see what's going on here. Yep, T3 air, just like I said. The egg roll is smart. So a bunch of Zooies blasting away at more Zooies. So that's a really strong army of what would you call that? What are those guys called? Mobile artillery. So shield coming on Massive's ACU, so that's going to be a massively powerful ACU. So I'm going to speed this bad boy at the +2 because I think that they are backing up a little bit, and they are, well, they're sucking up some of those trees. Delicious, yummy, yummy E. You know, like they're in the club, sucking up that E. You know what I mean? Of course, that was a terrible joke, but that is okay because energy is important. I want you guys to remember to suck up your energy. There are trees to get that energy to continue that eco. And these guys have been just shooting at each other with their ACUs for like the past 11 minutes. And yeah, T3, we got a T3 Blackbird. That is a spy plane. Is it going to get shot down by some T1s? Yeah. So JaggedAppliance in not the most favorable of positions whatsoever. Ilshiva's coming out. Very nice choice. You know, I think sniper bots would be really, really good to have. Mass extractor going down for JaggedAppliance. A bit of an overcharge coming from IPaddress saying no to that Zooey. There's a lot of point defense here. Is JaggedAppliance going for a T2 anything? Yes, he's finally got a T2. Land Factory getting out those pillars. And what is that? What is that, a tactical missile? Yes, I think it was because it got stopped by these buzz kills. I want to see where that tactical missile launcher is. There it is. Yeah, Serpentine just chilling there. Oh, overcharge. Oh my goodness, Noob is in the red. Another overcharge to the face. He's got like 1,000 hit points. I'm going to have to split this up to watch these. That AC is backing up. Probably a smart thing to do. We got some Ilshivas doing some damage. Yeah, I think split screen time is over. Nope, Noob is going for the attack, even though he's low on hit points. So let's get it back to normal. So we got some Flapjack, some T2 mobile missiles, putting the hurt on some units not moving. 2 Ilshivas gonna get absolutely murdered by this Oblivion turret. Couple Oblivion turrets. Massive and JaggedAppliance are they're going in, man. But the Zell is having none of that. And Mr. Positive is somehow holding strong with those Oblivion turrets. Mr. Positive has a lot to stay positive over, despite getting hit with some T2 mobile missiles. Are they? Yes, there's a volcano there, thankfully. Now, there are the T3 air superiority fighters, and we got some T2 gunships. I'd be using those to harass. That would be fun to do. I would be harassing JaggedAppliance up there because he doesn't have a whole. Well, he's got a couple of cyclones. Wait for those wasps to get out of there, and then probably, you know, mess with some of these mass extractors here with that. That's what I would do. All right. Well, you could see that they are cussing, and I'm usually not into cussing on my videos because I try to keep this video family friendly. And the egg roll is asking if they want air support, essentially. Now, here are the sniper bots. These are going to be interesting. I would love to see these paired with the Asylum. The Sprite Striker. I mean, because they have a very good range. And, of course, we have Sprite Strikers for Team 2. And we got some Zalbers. Not trying to take out some shields, I think. They're shield disruptors. Pretty good unit overall. I think they do damage, but probably not quite as good as an artillery piece. However, they still do damage. And they like to take out shields, of course. Yeah, see, very, very low damage on that engineer. But if that engineer is under a shield, see how fast those shields go down, though? Look at all those Sprite Strikers. Yeah, definitely don't want that Sprite Striker to take those damage from those Zolbers. Zolbers are very, very weak, but they're very strong and very good at destroying shields. That's what they're... Well, duh, they're shield disruptors. Dur to dur. Very strong army of pillars there. Ilshiva's pushing up for JaggedAppliance, supported by T2 MMLs and, of course, Tech 1 Zooies. And a Zolber of themselves. Massive has his own Absolver saying, you know, I don't like your shields. Screw your shields. Ooh, we got Percival's, a very, very strong unit for T3 for the UEF faction. Ooh, I like those Sprite Strikers. Look at those, them go to town. Slow fire rate, but beautiful, beautiful damage. People say the Percivals are T 3.5, almost like almost close to experimental, but they aren't quite an experimental. And look at all of those freaking T3R factories by UnorthodoxBox. He is definitely upgrading some factories for sure. And we got some T3 heavy artillery. Now, JaggedAppliance and IPaddress are having a hard time right here. Because look at all those Zooies coming in for Noob. Is that a missile? I think that's a missile. Where is it going? Yeah, it got stopped by that volcano. So what's going on up here? Is anyone making a nuke? So we got T3 snipers coming out for JaggedAppliance. Apparently snipers are extremely effective. Zooies are still an extremely effective unit, even at minute 20 in the game. So are Ilshivas. Well, you just need to know what's good and what isn't. Percival's pushing up, but they're just not able to get through all of those. Like, basically the commander's sitting there saying, nuh-uh. Just kidding. Uh-huh, says Mr. Positive. Of course he's being positive about it. But he has to back on up because, well, there are some Harbingers. Harbingers are a very, very powerful unit. And what's going on here? So I'm going to slow this down because it's getting crazy right now. So we got some Serenities, some heavy mobile artillery to do some work up in here. And we got some bombers. What's this bomber going to go for? It's going to die. That's what's going to happen. That's what happened. So Noob has no base apparently. And yeah, he's not wrong. JaggedAppliance is attacking. It's been a little while, Dzel. It's been a little while. But yeah, these T2 point defense doing what they can against some T3 sniper bots. Those are a very weird looking unit, but they do some damage. That doesn't justify you not having a base. Well, it's a game, dude. Enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Oh, we're going to have an air battle coming up here. Here we go. It's almost as if they said, hey, meet me over the rocks where this is going to go down. So Wasps versus whatever the Seraphim call their T3 air units. And it looks like the egg roll is coming out on top, maybe? I don't know. UnorthodoxBox got the heck out of there. So Dzel is by himself. There is no anti-air for him. So this could go very badly for him if... Ooh. Didn't he have a shield? Yeah, Raynar is very, very important in this stage of the game, and I think UnorthodoxBox is complaining that he could not see. So these Percivals are slowly pushing back Massive. I'm telling you guys, Percivals are very powerful. Percivals with Parashields, quite a combination. Massive is losing a whole lot of ground. A big group of Harbingers can stop these guys, especially if they're underneath asylums. And it looks like Mr. Positive has to get out of there for now. And look at all those bombers. What are they going to do? They're going to go after the sniper bots. No? All right. Well, they did something. They did some damage. So MotulaNoob finally has T3 and is getting a heavy shield generator. Interesting. What is his income like? Ooh, not good on mass. Not good on mass at all. And that happens. So let's do an income check real quick. The egg roll. Let's take a look. Clicking. Oh, I guess you can't see when you're paused, huh? Okay, has a little bit too much mass, but that's okay. Unorthodox box. Okay. They're all doing pretty good on mass and as such. You know, I really want to get back to the fighting, so I'm going to do that. Just want to do a quick income check. So the egg roll's kind of has too much mass on his hands and probably wants to build, yeah, another T3 air factory, just like that, to stay in the air game because eventually, with all this T3 air, Unorthodox Box is going to run away with the air game. I mean, he's got the eco to do it. All right. So yeah, it looks like Massive was able to successfully hold off Mr. Positive. Of course, he's doing the right thing by constantly scouting. And it looks like these Percivals up here for IP address are going to do a good job at holding off Noob. Dzel is pushing back. When is he going to do? He's building a Galactic Colossus. I think that is the only experimental on the field. What's being built here? More T3 air? My goodness! Oh my goodness, there is a nuke coming up, guys. It is about 10% of the way done. So UnorthodoxBox is asking if they could make SAMs because he is not confident that he could hold the air game because he's going for a nuke, which is not a bad idea because I don't think there's a nuke defense. Oh, there's a Stone Ager. So I don't think there's a nuke defense on the map right now. Yeah, I'm not seeing a nuke defense anywhere from anyone. And of course, these guys don't have a nuke defense because, well, they've been fighting pretty darn hard. Yeah, I think it's safe to speed it up now because we are seeing some fighting over here. They're kind of holding back and being like, hey, we need to build up for something big and nasty. And Massive isn't building very many things big and nasty, but we all know Dzel is building something big and nasty. And so is UnorthodoxBox. It's not big. Well, I guess you could call this big income-wise. But when that comes out, that's going to be nasty. So Eggroll has announced that their opponents have a GC. And I think a T1 factory is coming out to build more build capacity. Oh, goodness. JaggedAppliance pulling up some T3 mobile artillery. Well, this one, actually, with a bunch of Authams. There's the GC, guys. And the second one is being built immediately. Does he have the income for that? Yeah. Wow. That is an expensive little unit there. Look at that those hit points. Yep. The Galactic Colossus says, screw your shields, screw your Percivals, I'm going to suck them up and destroy them. The Galactic Colossus just doesn't care. Yeah, Massive saw the second one. Yeah, there's going to be a second one on the field very quickly. And the veterancy rating is going up on this bad boy very, very quickly. Up there are some broadswords. Definitely want to get in those ascendants to shoo those bad boys away. Very powerful unit. Is the second one almost done? It is almost done, guys. Where is that nuke? Oh my goodness, it is about 90% complete. And how is that affecting? Oh my goodness. It looks like UnorthodoxBox is doing just fine with his eco. And oh, we got a Quantum Gateway and that Stone Ager. How is that affecting the egg rolls eco? You know, I think you could put a lot more build capacity on that and be okay. A third Galactic Colossus. Can Dzel afford that? Yes. Is he building? No, he's not building anything but GCs. Oh, there we go, guys. I think UnorthodoxBox is sending out the nuke. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Yeah, he's bugging out. Looks like the egg roll is saying nope to that. Yeah, there is no anti-nuke. This is going to be... Oh, he's trying to get that nuke eliminator up. No, that's too little, too late. And, oh, that is going to be so painful. Look, see the egg rolls. Eco just drop. Oh! Oh! That was a lot of T3 power there. Gone. But it looks like the egg roll still has a surplus. So look at these Galactic Colossi just black. Oh, there's a Galactic Colossi for Massive. And we got a T3 Lightning Tank, a very interesting unit. Those Galactic Colossi are backing up because they cannot push through. Oh no, they cannot. Not with those Asylums there. Not at all. Asylum's backed up by Sprite Strikers. Now, Mr. Positive needs to be careful because Sprite Strikers could do some good damage. Noob has been broken and had to back the heck up because it looks like IPaddress and JaggedAppliance has broken through. It's still anyone's game. It's very back and forth. And we got some strategic bombers out. Wait. Why does MotulaNoob have a T3 land? Okay, that's a very unusual. I think that might have been given to him by MotulaNoob. Well, that Galactic Colossus is still in combat. How many are left? Is there just one now? Is it? I think I missed, oh yeah, I missed the GC dying there. I am so sorry. And there's a GC right there. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, we got a chicken coming out. A Yathota. I think that's how you say it. A Yathotha. So Team 1 is in trouble right now. We got some Strat Bombers coming out from UnorthodoxBox as well. He's definitely ahead in the air game because the egg roll has to start over. Has the anti-nuke now. Now the Strat Bombers are coming out. What are they going for? That GC is really far in enemy territory. What is it going to go for? It's going for IP address. IP address needs to get out of there? IP address, get out of there! Oh no! Oh, that shield blinked on just in time. Oh, too little, too late, and boom! Down goes IP address. That is super unfortunate. I don't know why he didn't move his ACU. And that is a bunch of Strat Bombers. That Yathoda, I would like to see being pushed up by those Galactic Colossi, because when it dies, it has that nasty electric charge. Destroying a Harbinger. Very nice. My goodness, look at all of those miasmas. Look at all that stuff I missed while paying attention to the nukes in the GC building. Noob is bugging out. Probably the smartest thing to do, because there are 2 Galactic Colossi on your butt and a battery of miasmas. I think they are actually shooting at... No, they're shooting at those factories. And those factories are going down faster than your mom. JK, guys, JK. Had to make a stupid joke there. And it looks like Dzel is making a whole bunch of land factories for some reason. Probably wants to keep up a bunch of small units to support the Galactic Colossi. Oh, a whole bunch of Strat Bombers. What are they going after? Ooh. Taking out some shield generators, I think. Nicely done for the Strat Bombers. Those Strat Bombers could take out any ACU that's just kicking back, chilling, not paying attention to where he is. That Galactic Colossi is some delicious yummy mass. Is that mass? Yeah, it's getting sucked up by Jagged. Very, very slowly, though. A single Galactic Colossi could just do so much damage. Its veterancy is getting there pretty quick. My goodness, Massive is pushing Mr. Positive. Why is he turning around? He should be pushing in, taking all this stuff out, and trying to get to Mr. UnorthodoxBox from the side. But those are a lot of Strat Bombers. I guess he can't do that because there are 2 Galactic Colossi there. Definitely want to take out that quantum reactor. Most definitely. That is a very exposed quantum reactor. Are they going for it with the miasmas? Yes, they are. That is a 4th or 5th. And Giselle is still fighting with his ACU. Wow, those miasmas are... Ooh, there's a Yathoda that was given to Giselle. Very nicely played there. That's going to be a really... That's a good complementary unit to the GCs. These guys fire faster. And has a pretty decent alpha strike when these guys are all alpha strike. Wow. Yeah, just brute force are going to take these GCs down right here. And Massive says GG. I think he knows it is over. Even with all those T2 point defense, that is not going to stop these guys. Oh my goodness, what are these Strat Bombers going after? They are going after JaggedAppliance, but JaggedAppliance, I think these GCs have their name has his name written all over that. And there he goes. GG, boom, down goes JaggedAppliance, getting murdered by a bunch of GCs. So Eggroll says, wait, WTF? Yeah, it happens, man. And he's asking, Unorthodox Box is asking where to hit with the nuke. I don't think a nuke will be completely necessary because this game is practically over. And it was really won by a bunch of GCs and a Yathoda. Yeah, Massive, you did make too much already, but that's okay. And Massive just control Cade. And Egg Rolls is wondering how he lost. And yeah, and okay, that was a desync, but that doesn't really count because it's toward the end. And people are saying thank you, Dzel, for the carry. Dzel did amazing, most definitely. I would not deny that. So this is about a 40-minute match, guys. Sorry if I missed anything, but there was a lot going on, and I was zoomed out a lot, trying to really, really get as much as possible. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely, definitely what won this match was the Galactic Colossi. And that nuke was very, very strong, taking out a lot of Egg Roll stuff. That was a very powerful nuke. Very, very, very game-changing for the air because that made Egg Roll have to come back from practically like very few air factories and energy being destroyed, had to come back. And he did. He did pretty good about that, but definitely allowed the unorthodox box to really run away with the air game and get some strat bombers. So Noob definitely got pushed off his base, but he didn't die, so that's still pretty cool. So that's a neat thing to note. But IPaddress got murdered by a Galactic Colossi just wandering into his base. Not a whole lot to do, not a whole lot defense up in this area because there was so much fighting with Noob that they were worn out right here. And Massive and Jagged really built up right here to fight against Mr. Positive and Dzel. So that really, really created quite an opening for the GC. So, IP and Jagged really pushed Noob out of his base toward the late game. And then those GCs started coming, so pushing Noob out. Noob was able to delay enough for GCs to come, so that was really, it felt like that was what his role really was to really just hold the line, and he did a great job of that. So all the players did amazing. As you can see, there is not anyone below 1,300 in the rankings, so really, really great players all around. So thank you guys for watching this. So very well I'm going to name each players and give them accolades. Good job, IPaddress, JaggedAppliance, Massive, and Egg Roll. Very well played. Very well played, Mr. Positive, Dzel, Noob, and Unorthodox Box. You guys are great, so thank you for playing the match. And thank you again for sending it to me, Paul Bryan. I hope those at home enjoyed it, and hopefully I captured everything you wanted to see, but there was just so much going on. So anyway, guys, like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it because that helps me out, and send your good replays, including Forge Alliance Forever replays, to stealspeaks@gmail.com. But do know I am focusing on a Supreme Commander 2 tournament right now, but I will get to your replays. And I'm doing one Forge Alliance Forever replay per month. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. So where am I in all this? Yeah, if I have a Patreon page, if you want to support my channel, hook me up with some cash there. And if you want to do a one-time thing and you want to support my channel, buy my band's album. The link is in the description down below. Comment, say something nice, say something positive about the players, say something positive about the Dzel and his Galactic Colossi, say something positive about my band, my clan. Whatever you say, just keep it positive, guys, because that's what people tend to enjoy. So I think I'm at that time, guys. I think I'm there. Share with your friends, family, and foes because they need something interesting to watch as well. As always, everyone, GG.